Hello everyone, it's Dawn and welcome back to my channel. Well, today I'm going to be completing my series from the Love from Lizi October 2023 kit, which is called Better Together. And today we're going to make a fairly quick and simple pop-up card. Now, I know you can get dies for this, but you really don't need them. So I'll show you an easy way, or my easy way, of making a pop-up card. Now this one's going to be a 6x6 to go with the papers, but you can make this with anything you've got and any size you've got. And I'll show you how to adjust the pop-up parts as we go. So this is going to be a top folding card. This is just a plain 6x6 card. And I'm going to show you how we're going to embellish it. Now, in the pack, but anything you've got will be fine. I've used some green card to back it. As you can see, I've already got some foam tape on the front or on the back, so I must be careful not to stick it to be bored. And on the front, I have got this gorgeous tree. I knew I'd find an excuse for using it somehow. Now, if you can see that line there, ignore it because it's wrong. So what you need to do for our this is where our pop-up piece is going to get. And you need to measure up 3 inches and 5 inches. But if you want to make this in a different size, for example, if you're going to be doing it in a 5x7, just measure halfway up. So in that case, it would be a 3.5 and then perhaps 4 at the top, or 6, 3.5 and 6, depending on what you're doing. But this is a 6x6, so it's going to be cut at 3 and at 5. And I'm just going to turn that face down because I don't want it to stick. We will also use, again, to match the back, I have cut a strip. This is our pop-up strip, and that measures 6.5 by ½ an inch. I've backed it onto a piece of white paper just to strengthen it. And on the front of that, you can see a bit of the white paper there. I've used some of this lovely paw print ribbon, and I've stuck that on as well. And I've stuck that on with double-sided tape, and it works beautifully. So what we're going to do, we're going to turn that over, and I've just got to work out which way to do it. The best way to do it, actually, is to do it from the back. Now, because I've taken all the backing tape off, everything's all sticky. So we're going to pop that through there, and that, actually, do you know what? I think it would be better. Now, because it's going to come through that way, it's difficult to work out. So the bottom part goes through that bottom one. No, not that one, that one. So we're going to stick what will be the bottom through that middle bit there. So that's going through there. I've already cut my slits just to save a bit of time. So that one is going to push through there. It might be a bit difficult to get it through because it's stiff card, especially if you've doubled up like I have. And so we just pull that through like that. We want our pop-up part to be on the back of our card. And then just bend that over and push that through the top. And it should, she says hopefully, come through quite nicely. So now we have our pop-up card, or pop-up part. Now, before I manage to stick this to my table, I'm going to pop it onto my cardstock, or card base. Now make sure I've got it the right way around. That would be embarrassing. And I'm going to stick that down like that, so that we have something to work with. So you need that foam tape because you need that gap here. So for our pop-up piece, I have used one of the stamps. I'll show you what I've used in a minute. So if I just slide the card to one side, I have used from the stamp set this gorgeous little dog, and I think he's absolutely adorable. And I've stamped him and I've coloured him with my alcohol pens, and now he looks like that, and I think he looks rather cute. And I haven't put any adhesive on that, so we're perfectly safe. So where that ribbon is, I'm just going to fold that up actually and roll it back just a little bit, because what we do need, I'm going to use a piece of, or a strip of red runner tape. You can use glue if you want to, but I want this to stick instantly. I could have used hot glue, but for this little bit, I didn't think it was worth it. So I want that, don't stick it flat, just stick it just on the, sorry guys, did you see that? I'll do that again for those who might have missed it, because I think I might have gone off camera, for which I apologise. I've moved my camera, and so slightly over to from where I usually do it. So I've just put a thick wad of glue there, or adhesive. I'm using red runner line or red runner tape. You can use red liner tape if you want to. And just on the bottom, don't stick him flat because you need him to pop up. So whatever your pop-up piece is, don't stick it flat. just stick him, or whatever you're using, just stick it so that this part is free, because you need that to be free to pop up. And the only other thing you need now is something to hide your pop-up bit. Now, one of the papers we had in the set, again, was a 6x6, and it was this gorgeous little room. It was like a room background. And what I did, I cut off the wall part and just used this sofa. Now, I know you don't usually put sofas in front of a tree, but why not? And we've got these lovely pot plants. Sorry about that. It's what happens when your brain works faster than your mouth. So that's going to go down there. I'm never going to be able to say pot plant again now, am I? So that will go down there. He will go down there like that. So I'll save the best bit till last, because the other thing I'm using from this kit, and again, you can use anything you've got in your stash, we had this delightful page of stickers. Now, I was going to use the one that says, well, I think it should say, Our Little Place on Earth. But unfortunately, there's a T missing. There's a slight spelling error. But that doesn't matter. We can always sort that out later. So instead, I've decided to use, which for our household is much more appropriate, every day in this crazy house looks like this, with everything out of place, with the sofa by the tree. We haven't got a sofa by a tree. And we haven't got a tree indoors. Apart from Christmas time. We always bring trees indoors at Christmas time, don't we? Well, some people do. Wonder why we do that. Never do it any other time of year, but hey ho. So I'm going to put that, I was going to put that there, but it's going to interfere with the pop-up piece. So I'm going to put that across there like that. Every day in this crazy house looks like this. In other words, everything out of place. So then all you need to do is pull, and he pops up beautifully. And just push him down, or pull that forward, and he will go down again. Or you could just leave him with his ears popping up as if he's hiding behind the sofa. So you can arrange this however you like, but I do like that. So he'll pop up and then he'll pop down again. And what you could do, we could have made this a little bit deeper. I've put a double set of foam pads, but I could have put foam tape, which would have made it even deeper. So I'm going to leave that with his head popping up behind the sofa. So I hope you've enjoyed that, guys. So I have got, it's not exactly, it's more of a process. I have got one more thing I'd like to show you or share with you from this set, but all will be revealed in my next video, which will probably be on Monday now. But I want to show you something, not with the actual kit, but if I can pick it up without knocking everything else over, which is highly unlikely, but we'll give it a go. And I'm not sure I can get it all in one frame anyway, but we'll give it a go. Again, we'll give it a go. I want to show you an idea I've had with the box. This is the box that the kit came in. So I want to share an idea of what we can do with the actual box, but that's for next time. So for now, we've got our beautiful little pop-up card with a doggy popping up behind the sofa. And I think he's adorable. So I'm going to leave him there, just peeping through from behind the sofa. So there you go, guys. There is our very simple, quick and easy pop-up card. In this case, made from the Love from Lizi October 2023 pack, but you can make this with anything you've got in your stash. And of course, you don't have to use ribbon. It's just that the ribbon was one of the things I hadn't used yet, so I thought I'd give it a go. So I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope you give it a go. If you're a subscriber to this channel, thank you very much. If you're not, and you've enjoyed this video and this series, please do hit that subscribe button, click the notification bell. If you've enjoyed this particular video, I'd love it if you give me a thumbs up. Please feel free to add any comments below. Hit that share button and send it on to anyone else who you think might like to make a pop-up card. And I will see you probably now on Monday with an idea of what we're going to do with the box. Now, incidentally, I know I did say that I was going to show you something with the backing sheet from the cork matting. Well, unfortunately, that was a bit of an unmitigated disaster, and that didn't happen. So I was going to be using some nail polish to make some enamel dots, but that didn't quite go according to plan, and I made a terrible mess. So I won't show you the mess that I've made because it's terribly embarrassing. But I'll come back hopefully with something that will work a bit better next time. And this one that did work, and it will stand up very nicely like that. I know you can't see it, but it does stand up very sturdily. And I shall leave it like that. And I shall leave you to enjoy the rest of your weekend, whatever you're doing. Have a good one. And I'll see you Monday. And in the meantime, take care, everybody. Have fun. And as ever, happy crafting. Bye-bye for now.